You don't need another motivational video. You need somebody to tell you the truth. Your mind is tired, not because you're doing too much, but because you're thinking too much. Yeah, I said it. You waking up thinking, going to sleep thinking, overanalyzing everything, replaying conversations in your head, thinking about what you should have said, what you could have did differently, stressing about situations that haven't even happened yet, and it's draining you. And I'm not talking about physically, I'm saying mentally. And that's why you feel stuck right now, because you're exhausted before you even start your day. And you keep trying to push through like it's nothing, like it's just a normal day. But it's not. That constant noise that's in your head is weighing you down. And let me ask you something right now, real. When the last time your mind was actually quiet? Not distracted, not scrolling, not watching something. I'm talking about real silence. Most of you can't even say you can sit in silence anymore, because the moment they get quiet, your thoughts get loud, and everything that you've been avoiding starts to show up. The stress, the pressure, the things that you keep putting off, the decisions you know you need to make, and instead of dealing with it, you reach for your phone again, scrolling, watching Facebook, YouTube, watching yourself, distract yourself. Anything to avoid to sit with your thoughts. But the more you avoid it, the heavier it's going to get. I'm telling you, until you can't even feel yourself. The way you feel right now, you just know something is off. And it's been like that for a while. And you've been trying to shake this feeling, trying to ignore it, and tell yourself you're going to be all right. Tell yourself it's going to pass, but it's keep coming back because you haven't addressed it. You've been managing symptoms, not fixing the source. And the source is your mind is overload. Too many thoughts, too many opinions, too many voices, everybody telling you what you should do and how fast you should be moving, where you should be in your life. And now you're comparing yourself to others, overthinking, second guessing everything that you're trying to do. And it got you in this mind set that get you stuck. And you don't know what to do. But because you've been listening to too much, that's why you feel lost sometimes. Because your mind is full of other people's expectations and not enough of your own directions. And here's where it actually gets real. You keep trying to fix how you feel without changing what you feeding it. You say you want peace, but you entertaining things that keeps disturbing your peace. And you say you want clarity, but you're surrounding yourself with confusion. You say you want better, but your habits still match your old life. And that's disconnection. And deep down, you know it. Yeah, you know it. And that's why in this moment you feel so frustrated, because a part of you knows that you are more capable of you actually give yourself credit. But your actions are not lining up yet. And instead of you fixing that, you overthink it. You sit there, analyze everything, waiting for the perfect moment, the perfect plan, the perfect feeling. And it never comes, because clarity doesn't come from thinking more. It comes from doing different. And that's the part people avoid, because doing different requires discipline. Discipline don't feel good at first. It's not exciting. It's not comfortable, but it's necessary. And right now, some of you don't have a life problem. You have a focus problem, because your attention is scattered. Your energy is everywhere. You start one thing, then you pull yourself into something else. You sit down to do something productive, then somehow you end up scrolling on TikTok, Facebook for about 30 minutes, and then you feel bad about it. Then you overthink that, and now your whole day feels off. And you repeat that cycle over and over again. Then time is not on your side. Then you're trying to say, why this feeling like this? This is why your mind is staying overwhelmed, because nothing has structure. Everything is just happening. You wake up reacting instead of being intentional. And that's draining, because your mind never gets a break. It's just always processing. It's always jumping from one thing to another. And that's why Even when you rest, you still feel tired because your mind never actually slows down. And now that's the part that's actually messing you up. You don't need more motivation. You need mental discipline. You need to learn how to control your thoughts instead of letting your thoughts control you. Because right now, every thought you have, you entertain it. You don't question it. You don't challenge it. You just let it run. You just let it run its course. And some of those thoughts are not even true. But because you keep thinking them, they start to feel real. And now they're affecting how you move, how you feel, how you see yourself. That's dangerous, man. Because your life is always going to follow your mindset. And if your mindset is cluttered, your life is going to feel the same way. And that's why you got to take responsibility, not blame responsibility for what you allow into your mind, what you allow into your life, what you feeding it, what you're giving your attention to, because that matters the most. It matters more than you think because every conversation, every video, every distraction, every thought you entertain is either going to help you or it's going to hurt you. And most people don't even realize how much control they actually have. You don't control everything in your life, but you do control what you focus on. And that changes everything. I know it sounds so simple, but it's not easy because you've been operating like this for a while. This overthinking is constant noise. It's mental pressure. It's back to normal, but normal don't doesn't mean healthy. At some point, you got to break this pattern. You got to keep creating space, real space, not physical, but mentally. Because when you constantly, consuming and constantly distracted, you just your mind, your thoughts are being attentional about what you state and what goes. And I'm saying this is uncomfortable because now you got to face these things that you've been avoiding. But that's also where clarity comes from. That's where your peace starts from. That's where not doing more, but from clearing things out. But what I'm telling you right now, stop trying to fix everything at once. Stop trying to figure your whole life out today. Just start with your mind and holding on to the thing. Stop holding on to the things that's draining you. So what are you thinking about every day that's not helping you? I want to ask you that because distractions is going to keep you going back to things that you know that's going to slow you down. And I'm going to be real about it because you have to be honest with yourself. Nothing's going to change. It's going to change once you see it and start letting go of it little by little. Not all at once, just enough to create that space. That space is where clarity is going to come. That's where your peace is going to come from. That's where your next move becomes clear. Because right now you're stuck. You're just not stuck. You're overwhelmed too. And once you fix that, everything else is going to shift in your life. So stop being so hard on yourself and stop thinking that you're behind because nothing is wrong with you. You just mentally overloaded. And it's time to slow down and reset. So take back your mind because you're going to need it for where you're going because God has you on the right path. So I just want to tell you, hey, your mindset is everything. Create a new thought pattern. And like I said, if you're new to the channel, make sure you hit the subscribe button, turn on your post notifications so you don't miss any video that I post. And I appreciate y'all for always locking in with me. Much love.